In 2010, nobody expected Jamaica to be 30 minutes into the game with the scoreline.
And nobody would have expected Jamaica to be up 1-0 or 2-0 like they could have been had they taken advantage of their chances.
Torrenilo. Once again, Taylor leaves some space. The ball hits Taylor. Guardado trying to find it.
And Chepo de la Torre just gave indications to Giovanni Dos Santos to play more in the middle of the field, not on the sides.
Jermaine Taylor taking all the time he can find on Mark Eicher's rule book in every throw-in.
It's important that when Jamaica has an opportunity to take the air out of the ball, that they do so, that they're smart about their throw-ins, they're smart about their free kicks and corner kicks, and they take their time. Break the rhythm for Mexico.
Moreno. Torrenilo. Guardado again. Chicharito waits for the ball in the area. In there as well as Oribe Peralta. Noseworthy can't find anything else to do but to throw the ball out and let Mexico play with it again. It's Moreno. Adrian Mariapa with the header.
And this chance comes from a silly turnover from Torres Nilo on a throw-in. You cannot do that, and Rudolph Austin has a real good chance to put Jamaica up. You have got to take advantage of those opportunities moving forward.
Gio Dos Santos short with Héctor Moreno. Paul Aguilar. Moreno. Torrenilo. Herrera with some space. Decides to pass it to Giovanni Dos Santos. His cross had too much on it. Be a throw-in for Jamaica. We see Paul Aguilar quite often playing on the right side. He certainly has gained a step on Severo Mesa, who John was pretty much the favorite of Chepo de la Torre on the right side at fullback.
Yeah, at some point it was Efrain Juarez, then Severo, but Severo with Monterrey is playing more in the middle of the field. Chepo's always said the best players at that moment I'm going to pick.
Guardado, the ball hit Giovanni Dos Santos or not? Looked at it like it hit Giovanni Dos Santos on the back. It went off a Jamaican player.
Just to finish the comment, Fernando, today the best right back in football in La Liga MX is Paul Aguilar of America.
America, which provides 5 players to the squad. After the corner kick that sails over one of America's players, Maza Rodriguez y Salcido claiming for a handball. The Jamaicans were. Austin clears it. Ryan Johnson with a lot of ground to cover if he wants to gain possession of that ball. Was Jermaine Johnson.
This is what I want you to take a look here. So it ends up in a shot, but look how many players in the box that don't react well to the ball popping out. Too much space for Torres Nilo. Takes a good shot. Unfortunate that he misses, but you can see Jamaica is running out of legs and running out of oxygen. They're not as lively as they were 10 minutes into the game.
Andrés Guardado, who shoots the ball well from that range. Remember his first club goal for Atlas playing against America was pretty close to the one we just saw him miss. Giovanni Dos Santos can't find his man. Jamaica with Johnson. McAnuff asking for it. Johnson goes to Teddy Johnson. Austin. That short run by Jermaine Johnson has left him already with hands on his hips. 35 minutes into the first half.
And it's only going to get worse as the game wears on.
What was your experience after having played in Mexico City, actually, in the altitude?
Well, you try to find the second win. You never quite get that second win. and then all of a sudden it's a struggle the rest of the game. When the lungs start to burn a little bit, and you just simply cannot get used to what it is to play in this altitude, in this environment.
As we see again, Guardado's shot, it went off the hand.
But you know that
Jamaica's number 2, Naira Nosworthy from Watford.
You know about the altitude coming in. So really you have to embrace the struggle. You know it's going to be difficult, so might as well just suck it up and go.
Foul. It'll be Mexico's ball. Carlton Fraser, the team doctor, was pretty pleased with the players' reaction as they came into the city last Sunday.
But the doctor is not playing out there. He's not running against Mexico and all the talent that they have on the field. Easy for him to say.
Salcido, Giovanni, Lucio Dos Santos looking and finding Javier Torrenilo. We go back down to John Sutcliffe.
First time Chepo de la Torre has really yelled at one of his players. It was Hector Herrera. He wasn't happy with his defensive coverage. And I would take in account that I know that yesterday of this starting lineup, he practiced 2 different subs. Severo Mesa for Paul Aguilar and Fernando Arce in place of Herrera. I wouldn't be surprised if Arce starts warming up more in the beginning of the second half.
We said before, very few changes for Mexico's side that tied 1-1 in Phoenix last week against Denmark national team made up only of players that played in the Danish National League. Chicharito with the ball. One of the changes actually was Chicharito Hernandez. Teddy Johnson has it. Phillips pushes forward. He's got McAnuff on his side. Try to go through Masa Rodriguez. Torrenilo. Herrera. Ball through for Donovan Ricketts. Hands. Again, Donovan Ricketts. McAnuff. Salcido again with Moreno. One thing you don't see is desperation on Mexico as they slowly build up possession from the back.
That's fine. But at this point, right now, is when their movement's got to be sharper, their passing's got to be quicker, everything's got to be just a step faster.
That's Moreno looking for Chicharito, far post. Chicharito brings it down. Peralta looking for the ball. Geiger says play on. No foul in the area according to the American referee.
Surprising, because he's well known for penalty kicks in Major League Soccer and controversial decisions as well.
38-year-old native of Beechwood, New Jersey. High school math teacher in Lanoka Harbor, New Jersey.
Maybe late, maybe gets a piece of him. He gets him. If that's in the middle of the field, that's a foul in the box. Referees usually don't call him.
Is it going to come in and assist Demar Phillips? Next Saturday, Premier League again. It's 26th round. Tottenham welcomes in Newcastle United that surprised Chelsea last Saturday. Demar Phillips already cramping up. Tottenham in 4th place currently in the Premier League, 1 point behind Chelsea, trying to gain that automatic Champions League berth. Join us Saturday on ESPN Deportes and ESPN2 as Tottenham play Newcastle.
I'm not sure that it's a cramp. It looks more like an ankle injury, but if that's a cramp, that's just lack of professionalism. You cannot be cramping 40 minutes into the game.
We'll wait and see what the report comes. What report comes in from the bench. As here's another look on DeMar Phillips before he went down on the pitch, favoring his right leg. DeMar plays for Ålesund in Norway. The Norwegian National League on break. They try to brave the winter. There's a lot of players called up by Theodore Whitmer that have not been playing at all recently. 8 of them have not seen any action in the last 2 months at least.
And that's no way to prepare for this game. I don't care how fit you think you are. It's different when you have to come up here and play against a team with this quality.
Paul Aguilar, as Chicharito makes a run for it. Aguilar decides to go with Herrera. And again, Mexico in Jamaican territory. Carlos Salcido. Told you just a couple of minutes ago, I did not see desperation on the Mexican national side. That's a sign of desperation with 3 minutes to go for the end of the first half.
I mean, I guess the idea is to try to draw him out with some of the long shots. I'm not sure that plays into what Mexico does best. Again, the quick 1-2 passing, the quick movement on the ball and without the ball is what will break down Jamaica.
Salcido. Taylor breaks that pass behind Taylor. It was Andres Guardado running with a lot of space for him. McCleary